do you play your dose levels too? How do you play your dose levels too? How do you play your dose levels too? Alright, y'all seen how to play my dose levels too. So y'all show how to play y'all dose levels too. Download the Donk, hashtag dose levels too, and show me how y'all play y'all dose levels too.
Getting in your opponent's head, real trash talk.
Yeah.
You're pretty good at it, you know what I'm thinking too. But we'll give her some like 101 some tips, like how do you just get in your opponent's head and why does it act and does it work?
So as far as talking trash, just like how I'm standing, I'm talking trash already. So I'm standing, I'm square and I'm looking at you and I know you're looking kind of nervous. What you nervous for? You know what I'm saying? You can't be laughing. You gotta be ready, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready. So just like it's talking trash, opponent, body language, a lot of that stuff plays a big role in what you're doing.
Like it's like you're being nervous.
Nervous? You think that's working nervous? If you're nervous, you can lose.
I know, but I can make myself look nervous or pretend to be nervous, and that gives them extra confidence.
You think so?
Yeah.
How about this? If you're nervous, what you want to do with this? What kind of car you got? Where your car at? Huh? So the car you're racing, you think you can beat this? Huh? You think so? So you call me, tell me you can beat this car. They got 1,500 horsepower and run over everything. You think you can beat something like that? Are you sure? So certain things you got to do as far as when you talk, or you enunciate, or use body language, you just got to make sure you assert yourself to show that you had confidence on if you wanted to win a race. And then some stuff you can act like you're nervous and scary to get them to force where they actually trip over themselves. So as far as if you're saying you're nervous or you're showing you're nervous, then they might press a little bit harder. But if you're confident within yourself, you just got to know how to play your role when you're talking trash. But like when I'm talking trash, I'm telling them I know I'm faster than them and I know I can beat them. And I'm showing the confidence that I'm asserting myself that I'm faster than them, I'm better than them. So it's a couple different ways you got to try to play as you roll on which one you can do it. So which one you
So like Leah, like she came at you like this car, 1,500 horsepower. And you got more power. 1,400, I got 1,400 horsepower. But I weigh less than 100 and you look like you weigh a lot.
300. Yeah.
See, like in my car only weighs 27.
Yeah.
So do the math.
They add it up. So stuff, you know what I mean, stuff like that just depends on, you have to play on what they're saying and what kind of car they have. So then that way you can use that against it. So just like he said, you got 1,400, you all-wheel drive, so you got to give me something. So if you got a 1,400 all-wheel drive, I'm rear-wheel drive 1,500. I'm a little bit.
Now he's asking for something.
Yeah, I got to
how big you like you now. You got.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I see that she lightweight. She lightweight. She light. I gotta have some.
All the way here to ask for something.
I got you. She light. Cause they got a little bit more than I got. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll see, figure out how much money we got, and then we figure it out like that. See, you catching on a little bit? There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Donkmaster them events be jumping. This shit weak as fuck.
Yeah, so.
Donkmaster them tracks. Donkmaster them events be jumping.
You know I got it, boy. Yeah, so. Put the tires on the slow way. Yeah, so.
Donkmaster them events be jumping. Donkmaster them events be jumping.
City to city, state to motherfucking state, boy.
Donkmaster them events be jumping. Donkmaster them events be jumping.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so. Yeah, so. Feel good. We made it back. So we're good to go now.
Donkmaster them tracks. Donkmaster them events be jumping.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so. City, state. We gotta get in the truck right now and go 8 hours and go do the same thing again.
Master them track, Donkmaster them events be jumping.
Right now, and the 06, and then we're gonna take the Cadillac, Cantaloupe, and the Blackbird and do what the hell we do, man. Money gone, he crab out.
Donkmaster them events be jumping.
Lucky you got Vinny and Soupy in your corner, and they have masters at this.
Yeah, it's just plain, you know what I mean, as far as understanding your opponent, and then as far as talking trash, you got to be confident when you talking trash, you know what I'm saying? Just like you don't like to lose, right? So you got to make sure you're confident on it. See how you look at me in the eyes right now? You lock me. That's good. I like that. I like that. See, you learn a little bit, so you got to build your confidence up, and you know what I mean? It's a certain way you stand, however the case may be, because you're going to have to talk if you grudge racing. You know what I mean? You're not really gonna sit silent because there's really no rules. You know what I mean? The races make the rules, and then that way you can figure out what's on. You know what I mean? Who can win or who can lose, just like that, just that fast. You know? She like it. She like it. Oh yeah. So it just depends on however you want to do it and what's where you want to go. But if you street racing or road racing or whatever kind of racing, you always want to try to make the stipulations in your favor. So that way you start talking trash on what you know you have better than what they get. After you done did the walk around, you checked out everything on the vehicle, then you want to go. And plus, nobody wants to lose to a girl. So you know what I'm saying? So if you are female and you run up on dudes, it's a male-dominated sport. You run up on them, they're already scared because they don't want to lose to you just because you're a girl. You know what I'm saying? So if you get any kind of car, any kind of automobile, and you roll up on them, down the window, you can have 500 horsepower. They can have 1,500 horsepower, whatever case it be. They gonna try so hard just to beat you because you're a girl.
And realize this, the first competitors that show up on day one, they think they're racing your dad.
Yeah.
So they're already, they showed up and they're like, oh wait, what? Like they're all the way there, their car's there, they towed out from like Ohio, and they were ready to lose the 10. So now they gotta be ready to lose. Yeah. And like you guys can use that to your advantage.
Yeah.
Which would be like, you can even play the other way and be like, they're like, I'll give you this. And you'd be like, if you want, I'll let my old man in the car. He weighs another 100 pounds. Just hold the car down. Give him the like, oh wait, because if you do that, you're fast. The car's fast. So like, hard drive. Flex on that. Be like, if you want, if you're really worried, I'll let Ken go. I'll let my dad go. I'll let my old man go. You hit him with that. Be like, because you know, it's a weight balance to add a little weight to the car. Because then they're gonna be like, no one's expecting you to have confidence. A little bit of confidence, only just a little bit. Like you don't have to have as much confidence. This man's has a lot of confidence. He's got the height, he's got everything. He's got to bring that in. But you don't even. You need just a little bit because no one expects you to have that much. You know.
That's how you gotta feel. Whenever you go, you gotta feel like you're a giant. So just how you walk.
It helps that we're both giants, yeah. But you just have to. If you want, I put you on my shoulders when we shit talk people.
That might work too. But as long as you feel good, you know what I mean. You looking good. You doing what it is. That's what you want. You want that confidence. And then, like you said, nobody wants to lose to a girl, and they think they coming to lose their dad anyway. So once you hit them with the okie doke, you already in their head already. You don't hit them with the front lane. You know what I mean? You pull a trick right out the head without it even doing. So you're already in their cycle already. But they're gonna move it. Yeah. When they start to follow,
Did I really like the old man?
Bring the old man out, roll him in, put him in the car, dust off his suit. Does anyone know where his helmet is? He lost his helmet. Yeah. We just had 100 pounds in the car. We just had in a second. Lost his helmet.
Really good live.
If you want me to slow the car down, I'll put my old man back in.
that works. I'm cool. You cool with that? That's good. How you feel about that? What do you think? You think you're almost ready? Almost? Alright, so you know how to shift. I seen you shift on YouTube. You know how to shift. You know how to drive. All that. That's good. See what's going on.
What's happening? I'm Leah Pruitt, driver of the John Schumacher Dodge Top Fuel Dragster in the NHRA. But today I had an incredible insight with the one and only Donkmaster. I'm stoked to go to my very first National Donk Racing Association race, and you should be too.
Oh yeah, I'm out here with Leah Pruitt, man. Y'all see her all over the place. Right here, Top Fuel driver. And you know what I mean? She's down with NDRA. So y'all know the only way to be a professional big wheel racer, man, is to join the NDRA.
I know what I'm doing next. What are you